I don't even know. What am I doing with my hands? Hi everybody, I'm Jen. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm new to using envelope to kind of help budget my money. Actually, you know what? I'm kind of new to using to budgeting in general, or at least sticking to my budget. I've always kind of had a budget and had an idea of where my money would go, but I've never actually taken the time to, you know, give every dollar a place to be. So yes, if you have any suggestions or anything, please leave them in the comments below. So for the way I budget things, like the method I use, so when I first discovered functional planning and, you know, like this style of budgeting, I think the first video I watched that got me more interested was a video from The Organized Money, or Elena. Yeah, she's The Organized Money on YouTube, and her videos are really helpful for, you know, really organizing your life is something that she says a lot in her videos, and organizing your finances. And yeah, that's where I got the whole, like, in my planner. I don't know why, but I never thought of this. Like, I was keeping track of my, like, what bills went to what, like, by date, but I never thought of actually putting it on a calendar. And I saw that she did it like that, and she, like, put everything, like, assigned a color, or like a paycheck to pay which bills, and, like, split it up by color. And so I did that because I saw her do it, and I was like, that's genius. And I did it, and I was like, this is actually amazing. So that's where I first got the idea. And then as I started watching more videos, I saw a lot of videos from the Budget Mom on YouTube, and she has, like, a similar kind of, like, expense, or not expense, like a paycheck tracker kind of thing, or a paycheck sheet. So that's where I got the idea for this. But I just I actually made this spread on my own because I wanted something a little bit more minimal. But yeah, that's where I got those ideas from, and that's where I started with my budget journey. So yeah, here is the money. I actually have it separate. So this amount is for my variable expenses. I'm gonna set that aside there. And then the rest of these I will set up here. But yeah, guys, making these and, like, doing all these, or actually stuffing cash envelopes, it feels really good because honestly, I've never actually, like, saved this much money or, like, planned this much ahead of time financially, and actually, like, purposefully before. Like, I've always just been, like, kind of a paycheck to paycheck kind of person, and I still am. Like, I haven't really built up enough to be ahead of my bills or anything, but, like, you know, it feels like when I do this, it feels like my money, like, I have so many more bills, but then I think about it and I'm like, these are going into savings. Like, this is all savings. Like, a good chunk of my paycheck now is savings for, like, future emergencies or just things that I know that are coming ahead, and that's just something unheard of for me. So yeah, this is kind of crazy. And I haven't been doing this for too long, but I've already saved up a good chunk of money that I feel like I wouldn't have saved up otherwise. So this is really working, and I can't wait to see everything get saved up even more. But yes, I'm excited. All right. So these are my, actually, wait, are you guys in focus? You guys in focus? This is the problem with me doing this with a manual camera, is I can't ever tell when you're in focus properly, and I can't autofocus it. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do this properly. Hopefully that's somewhat in focus. But yeah, so these are my variable expenses here. My week-to-week kind of expenses. So groceries is first, and I have $2 left in here. I'm actually going to roll that over because I won't ever keep this for myself because, you know, my boyfriend and I split groceries. So if anything, I would maybe put this towards something else where we share the expense, like eating out or Costco, which reminds me, I think I'm going to place an order on Costco. So part of the grocery money that I have set aside, maybe next week I'll place an order for that. But yeah, so I'm going to roll this over and it's going to get $30. So this is my 30. This is going to be really, really disorganized. So that's my 30. And then the money that he has, I set aside from him for groceries is in here. And he's also going to put in 30. And then I'll just put this back in here for safekeeping. Yeah, I've learned that I need to like separate the money out that we share for groceries because like otherwise it's kind of just hard for me to keep track of how much we've spent. And yeah, I don't know. It's just so confusing. So total in our grocery envelope now, there should be 62. So 20, 30, 40, 50, 61, and 62. And I put a memo sheet in here before to track everything. Actually, I think it's still a good idea so that I kind of know. I'm just gonna put one in here again. Just to kind of like write down instead of keeping the groceries. That way it's not as bulky maybe. Which reminds me, like, I need to fix or make a new envelope because this is already falling apart. Anyway. Okay, hi. So I'm back. I don't think you, I mean, obviously you wouldn't know because I cut the camera. But yeah, if it looks a little different, it's because I was like fiddling with things. My boyfriend came downstairs and like I said, I just started doing this whole like system thing, like cash envelope stuffing and proper budgeting and all of that, and recording videos. And my boyfriend came down and he kind of knows, like he hasn't watched me do any of this, and I haven't like explained everything to him in detail or even showed him any videos of this. So honestly, it was a little bit embarrassing. I don't know if anybody else that records videos or anything gets embarrassed. I don't know. I'm just not used to it, like him coming down. For more context, I'm doing this in the dining room. That's where I'm at my desk right now. That's where my desk is set up because we don't have a separate office for me, and yeah, his computer is in our room and all that. So I just wanted to share that real quick. Yeah, so that was a little bit embarrassing. I don't know why I'm so flustered right now, but yeah, anyway. How do I get over this? Anyway, we're gonna move on. I totally lost my train of thought, but we're gonna move on. So that's my groceries envelope, and then gas has $5 in it from last week. 2, 3, 4, 5. This is from last week. I didn't put this in last week because I think I had enough where I thought that 25 would be too much. So I just decided to put 20 only. So this is the 5 from last week, and then this is the 20. You can see it says 20. That's the 20 that I spent today, actually. So I'm gonna add another 5 for this week. So this is the 5. So there's gonna be $10 in here now. And I put in gas a lot earlier than I usually do this week. Usually I end up putting it midweek, but I put it during the weekend, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need this towards the middle of the week, maybe closer to the end, probably before payday. So that's my gas money. There's $10 in there now. I didn't count it. Fun money. Actually, I put a memo sheet in here to write down like what I spent it on. And like, look, she's like, this little bunny is like having fun. Like, yes, stuff, buying stuff. But I didn't use it. You know what? I'm going to leave it in here and tell myself to use it. But yes, I'm just gonna get a 10 in there. I say fun, but it's mostly just money that I can spend without any, you know, regrets, I guess, or money that I don't have to think too hard about. It's like money where it's just like if I need something small here or there during the week. Cat babies, like I said, they're not gonna get anything. Oh my gosh, I'm just messing up my neat display of money here. Anyway, and then household is gonna get another $2. There's $2 from last week. There's nothing else in here because, like I said, last week I just bought a bunch of shampoo and stuff, so, and like body care products and cleaning supplies too, I think we had just bought. So that's empty, and I'm just building it back up. And we have $1, $2, $3, $4 in there now. Oh gosh. So I'm just gonna put that in there, and then all of this is gonna go in my wallet / my bag. So yeah, I'll just set that aside now. And then now we can move on to my sinking funds. I'm gonna do my sinking funds and like longer term savings first. So this is the binder I use. I kind of got inspiration to use this kind of plastic binder kind of thing from Trisha Q on YouTube. Like the decoration she has on her binder, it's totally my aesthetic and I love it so much. And I saw that she had like a little, what do you call it? Key ring? A little key ring dangling from the rings. And, you know, I like know that I've seen her Instagram and I know she's like really into stationery and like the Studygram kind of community and like the really cute stationery kind of stuff. And that's like completely my aesthetic. I've been getting into that recently. So I had bought these like keychain straps. It's actually like keychain on Etsy a couple months ago, I think. And I plan to use it for my journal for like that kind of like decorative journaling kind of stuff. But I saw she had a keychain on hers and I was like, that's genius. Like that's actually super cute. So I took them out and I put them on both of my little binders. Yeah, just wanted to mention that because I was like, if anyone's like, oh, this looks just like Trisha Q's setup or like really similar, that's where I got the inspiration. Anyway, so yeah, like I said, oh gosh, no, we're just messing everything up now. We're just messing it all up. All right, so my emergency savings is gonna get 50. Oh no, how do people keep their money so straight when they do this? Okay, so 50. And I like to track everything on the back. So 10, 9, October number 2 plus 50. So we should have 450 in here. So we have 100, 200, 300, 50, 450. 450. So we're almost halfway to my $1,000 goal. Taxes is gonna get 125. So 10, 9, October number 2 plus 125. So I should have 675 in here. So 125. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 500, 50, 600, 50, 75. So 675. I do have to say that after starting this, I've really loved the feeling of counting money and watching it grow little by little. Like, that's the most satisfying part. And honestly, I'm really glad because, like I said in my last video, like my relationship with money has just been really bad for the past couple years. And that's just because I've gotten so used to swiping on my debit card, on my credit card, and I just lost that relationship, like that physical relationship with money. Because I remember I didn't used to be this bad at spending money, but for some reason now I am. So I'm pretty sure it's just because of all the plastic. But anyway, yes, so my trip home is gonna get just a 20 this week. So I should have 200, so 100, 150, 70, 90, 200. And that's gonna go in here. I should say too, this trip home money, because I'm planning on going home for Christmas. This is actually enough, or I'm planning for this to be enough for the flight and for gifts. But I might actually start saving a little bit more for Christmas. We'll see. But yes, that's for that. Birthday-versary. I don't have anything in it yet because birthday-versary month is actually October, and I just bought my boyfriend's gift a few months ago. I actually bought it from early, so it's empty, and I decided that I wouldn't start stuffing it until October again. Actually, I should have done it in September because I usually try to buy the gift early, but that's okay. October number 2, and I'm gonna be adding $6, so just a little bit every month. So 6, 5, and 6, not too much to count there. Shows, this is gonna get, I think, $2. And by shows, this is, my boyfriend and I are into metal. That might not seem obvious. I mean, I feel like how could you really know what someone's interested in, right? You can't judge people these days. But yes, we're into metal, and last year he took me to my first metal show, and it was just so much fun, and we've been dying to go again, but obviously because of the pandemic, there aren't any shows happening. But you know, some bands have been really nice, and they've put on like online shows kind of, but it's obviously not the same. But I thought I would just start saving up little by little until I reach maybe like $50. Honestly, shows aren't that expensive, and we live in a place where bands would probably come at some point, so it's not like we have to really travel. Last year we did travel far to see 2 shows during the same trip and to visit some friends that we met online. So yeah, that was a whole thing, but I don't know if we're gonna do that again. Anyway, so I have $5, $6, $7 in here now. I'm sorry if I'm doing a lot of like extra chatting, but I don't know. I'm just really excited. I'm like really tired, but I'm also just really excited to be stuffing this again. I didn't stuff anything last week because I didn't have any extra money to set aside for my sinking funds last week, but this week I do, so it feels nice. And then next week I should be stuffing double to make up for last week, but yes, I'm just very excited. Like, you guys don't understand. This is a feeling, like, seeing all this money save up little by little, it's just a feeling I've never had before. Really recommend it if you haven't started doing this, to start doing this. Even if you don't necessarily need to, like, it feels really nice. It feels really nice. So car insurance is going to be getting $30 this week. So I should have $150. So at $20, Oh my gosh, how do people keep their money all neat? I had a tray like last time. It was an acrylic tray that's actually like a sunglasses or like accessory tray. But I realized there was like a lot of reflection and glare with the setup, so I didn't pull it out this time. So I should have 150 right now. So 100, 20, 40, 50. And I'm saving up for my 6-month car insurance payment. Car registration. Car registration is gonna get... Oh, I wrote September. Why did I write September? Car registration is gonna get $3. So I should have 15. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Christmas, like I said, I'm saving up for Christmas along with the trip home. I know it's kind of like weird to do it all at once, but I just thought of doing it all at once. I might add some here just to save up a little bit more for Christmas. We'll see. Halloween, like I said, I think I might change this envelope to holiday. That might make more sense. I say I'm not sure because I'm not sure how much extra I would spend for other holidays in terms of like decorations or things to give out. Yeah, I'm not sure yet. So it's just gonna get $2. So 10, 11, 12. I can't wait until I've saved up so much in some of these envelopes that like I'm counting more than like 3 bills or counting more than 5 bills or something. So the rest of these envelopes in here, I have new car and weddings. New car, I'm not gonna start saving for just yet. I'm trying to pay down some debt. I mean, maybe next paycheck I'll budget like $1 each week or something to just start saving up little by little. But I'm focusing on paying down my debt first. So I'm waiting on that. And then I have a weddings envelope in here. My best friend was supposed to get married next year. So I was planning on saving up for that. I had already saved up a little bit actually. But I think a couple months ago they decided to postpone the wedding to the year after because of the pandemic and everything. So I decided to move like the little bit of savings I had in there over to my trip home money, and I will start saving for this next March. That'll give me a whole year to start saving for her wedding because, like I said, I'm trying to focus more on paying debt right now. But I would like to, but I am still also saving little by little for other things. In here are kind of like things that I could, like funds, sinking funds that I could pull from throughout the year, not just like once a year or like for a specific amount or something. So like I said, this is the grocery money my boyfriend gave me. That just stays in there. And then for my cat baby's emergency or like bills or anything, this is gonna get $5. What? There should be, okay, I was like, there's only 20 here. There should be 40. So yes, I should have 45. So we have 20, 45. Oops. This is the only envelope that I have that has like another envelope in it. This is actually like a different money envelope. And it's just because I thought the cats on this were so cute. So I was like, you know what? And this is what I had, and this is what I was saving money for them for. Saving money in for them before. That's English, right? That's English. Yeah, because I've always just been scared that something's gonna come up and they're gonna need to go to the vet, and I don't have any money saved for them and all that. So yes, I'm glad to be building up this fund for them now. So Babes is gonna get 4, and he should have 14 in here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Health is gonna be getting 5, and I would like to save up 200 in here. So it should take under a year for that. Well, unless I do something between that. I did want to get a physical at some point. But maybe after I figure out my new health insurance in November. But yes. So 20 and 5, not too much in there right now. Car maintenance has 80 in it right now. And like I said, I'm probably gonna pull this money out. Well, not pull the money out, but use the funds to get my brake pads changed because they are squealing and they need to be replaced. I remember when I would have to like get my car maintenance or like brakes changed and I didn't have money saved. I would just like hope I had enough money on my debit card or, you know, even use a credit card. But now look, I have money saved. So I should have 120, 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. So $120. Hopefully it costs less than that. From what I remember, it costs less than that. But like I said, I just moved here. And I haven't gotten too many services done here, so we'll see how much that is. Gifts is gonna get... I just realized my camera cut off. Ironically, it was just when I was about to say I had wanted and planned on making this video a little bit shorter than the last one, but somehow it's ended up to be around the same length or even longer. I don't know, maybe around the same length. I guess it's just all the extra rambling. Sorry if you don't like the rambling. So home decor is gonna get 50. And I just started this fund, so yes, all it has is the 50 in it. Giving is gonna get $2. Yeah, again, this is the first time I'm actually saving up for something like this. Usually, if I have extra money and there's something I want to donate, like by mail, or if I want to donate somewhere else, I just pay for it straight up. But yeah, I think it'd be nice to save this up little by little, and to donate it, like, you know, when it hits a certain amount, maybe, like to donate it to a different charity every time, or something along those lines. I'm not exactly sure yet, but this is gonna get $2. So 1, 2. I guess I can move this up a little bit now that there's no money there. Costco. So for Costco, I plan on using leftover grocery money, or like allotting some of that grocery money in here, because we don't go to Costco that often, but I think I'm actually going to be, instead of buying regular groceries next week, just buying enough groceries for this week and next week with this week's money, and then using next week's grocery money to place an order for delivery on the Costco website. Because we live kind of far from Costco, but yes. Pixie Lux or Pixie Lax, that is what I'm considering my business. I did want to open an Etsy shop for printables, which on that note, actually, if you like these tracker cards at all, or like these cash envelope cards or sheets or whatever, I actually have, they're actually a freebie in the description down below. So you can check that out and print them out for yourself if you like it. I know some people buy them on Amazon, or they just use a regular piece of paper to track everything, which is completely fine. But in case you want to snag this, then you can go ahead and grab that. But yeah, that's just going to get 3. So my last $3 here. 1, 2, 3. And yep, that's it. That's everything. So today we stuffed a total of, what were the numbers? 47 of my own dollars into variable, to my week-to-week envelopes, my variable expense envelopes, and we stuffed 352 into savings/sinking funds. So that's that. Yeah, sorry, it ended up being a little bit long again this time. I don't know. You let me know if you like the shorter videos or the longer videos. If you like it shorter, I can definitely make it a little shorter next time, because I know people just like to listen to the money, the ASMR. I'm one of those people. But I've also really liked, listening to everyone chatting while they do their envelopes, while they stuff their envelopes. So hopefully you like that too, because this one's kind of long. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed sitting here with me and stuffing these envelopes and chatting, then please hit the subscribe button down below. Like, comment, all that jazz, and I'll see y'all next week for another paycheck stuffing. I don't even know. What am I doing with my hands? Spirit fingers. Anyway, guys, I'll see y'all next week. Bye.